So it's a monsoon right there in India. And in the monsoon, the crows used to, like bully the smaller birds from their size, like sparrows and I don't know other names. But what they do is actually they go into other birds' nest, which are smaller in size from their size. They go and just pick the bird and just drop it to the ground, kill them, or maybe just, try to hit them in their head and kill them on the spot like that. So same thing happened in my yard actually. So the crow came with a bird's nest. I don't know the bird's name, and there were two, I think, kids of the that birds. I mean, like babies, I can say. One was fell from the grounds and died there at that point, and one survived. So what happened is actually the other bird fell into the a soft area, you can say a grass, or maybe in monsoon we cut trees, so it doesn't drop on the vehicle we parked into the yard, or maybe a kid playing, the kid the or maybe it doesn't cause damage to the property or the problem or maybe anything. So the trees were, the branches of the trees were on the floor, and that bird fell into them. It definitely felt the pain. I mean, it was coconut tree, actually. It was that high. It's not too big, but you can say I think a 2.5 story building type long. So the other bird survived. We took him and we fed him. It was, I think, 9 days ago on my father's birthday. So it came. It was actually featherless because the it was, I think, it was too small. It's like just born baby type. So it doesn't have that. It has feathers, but not that much. We fed him. We fed him fish. We fed him grains of rice, boiled rice, and we fed him some worms. Basically, all the stuff which the bird's mom can give him, and some things we it's actually a fried flour type things which we like spread it. We just like sprinkle it to our yard so other birds can come and eat. That kind of food we also gave him. We have a water droplet so we can like give him water or whenever he is thirsty. So till I think 7 days he was okay. And I'm a dumbass actually because I thought they are used to rain and the cold winds, because obviously they are wild animals. They live in a nest because they don't live in a household like us. So like he can stay inside and stay warm during these weathers. So I thought they are used to it. And so what I used to do is actually whenever he started walking and all things, at first 2 days he was just sitting there. He was like, yeah, he was sitting there and just eating and at same place. Even he's pooping, we have to use to pick him up and put it to a side so he don't mess up his skin around there. So since fourth or fifth day, we are surprised the birds grow up this faster. He started walking. He was yeah, he was like, his beak, he's if we take if I place my finger near his beak, he opens his beak and starts chirping, like asking for food, like what they do when they see their mom. And he started gripping my fingers, like standing on it. It's like a gyroscope. If I place my finger like that, he stands on it. If I do that, he just comes forward and try to balance his body. Basically what I'm trying to say, what they do, and when they sit on the branches of the tree. So in fifth or sixth day, we used to take him to our yard so the mama birds can, if she is there, she can like see him and like try to take him back, but it was too late. And there's like that those birds are coming which the baby is. but I don't think it's one of there was there his mama. So sixth or seventh day, my uncle gave him worms, which are it's smaller one, like that small, two of them. He ate it. He was like walking there in our house, and he was sitting on the fan. I still didn't know he was sitting on a full-fledged fan. Our doors are open, winds are coming. You know what the monsoon season is? It's like windy, cold, moisture. At seventh day, he started vomiting. He vomited. Then I did a chat GPT research. What I did wrong? I did everything wrong. Then I placed him into my one of the old jerseys, which are I think cotton. I wrapped him up and gave him just closed the doors of the room and turned on the lights so the weather will be warmed. So he actually his voice was actually kind of like cracking. It looked like he was sick from that. So at seventh day we kept him like that and fed him. He was walking less. He was like sleepy, looked tired, and looked loose motion type. So I fed him like we should give him a sugar water type thing. Sugar has some things which gives them energy type. I gave him for one day. He was not eating that day. And what kind of moms are, in 6 day my mom used to feed him a lot because they are childs. They usually make noises, because even if you say human babies, they do cry as well. So if they are chirping doesn't mean they are hungry. I mean, they are hungry, but we should not overfeed them. That's what my mother did. I'm not blaming her actually. She doesn't mean to do anything harm to him. So we did everything, and at 7th day he fallen sick. We looked the symptoms. At 8th day, 7th day he didn't eat anything. We gave him a sugar droplet waters. Then at 8th day he was well. He started walking. He was literally jumping. I get closer to him, like whenever I like sit near him, he comes to our legs and try to like mush it in, like he likes grabbing things. He comes literally into us, and we he that's the way they sleep. They used to sleep with their mama, and they give them warmth so they don't fall sick, I mean. So yeah, I hugged him. Like, hugged him means he was in my leg. I grabbed him. I told him everything will be fine. And one thing I noticed, it's the first time I holded bird in my life since 22 years. Their body used to be warm. I literally thought he was sick. He has some, like he has fever or something. But I searched it, and yeah, it's normal. Birds, bodies used to be that temperature. So it was good. We made him sleep in the afternoon. He was sleeping. And in the evening, he started noticing things. Whenever I stepped into that area where he was sleeping, he used to listen that voice and literally wakes up. So I look like he is recovering. His senses are coming back. He's eating again. We give him rice from them, the grains of boiled rice, and a normal water, not sugary water. So he was good. And in the evening, literally, he started jumping and like try to fly. He did that type of thing. So I thought it's literally okay. Everything is going well. And but then I placed him to sleep at I think 5 or 6 in the evening. And I didn't want to wake him up. Like, I'll just wanted to let him rest. So we let him rest, and yeah, everything was well. Then we also slept, and next morning, 9th day, my mom was waken up early, and she said he is not moving. He was actually in his box, wrapped around with a. I actually placed him a ventilation type thing. I did not like packed him fully so he can't breathe type. So my mom actually wake him up. It was in her hands, And when I get closer to him, and actually what I in yesterday I actually planned it to take him to the vet. It's actually Sunday, so it's very hard to find a vet here. Especially we live in a village type area, not like city-ish area. So I literally thought of getting him there, and I don't know what happened. And he pooped there, and he was constantly pooping. It's not like he's not pooping; it's blockage type thing. He is pooping as well. Everything is well. And my mom was holding him, and he was blinking, not blinking, but like closing and opening his eyes. And then I thought, let's take him to the vet. Everything. I think we still have time left. But then, like his beak closed again. His beak was open like that, and then it closed again. And then his senses are gone. His body has shut down. My mom said it was like he has, if we could have fed him at that night, so it would have been okay. I don't know, man. I'll take the blame obviously because I haven't done things right, actually. I don't know why these kind of things happen to me. I'm stupid actually because I don't know things and I just do it without even researching about it. So it is my fault that he died. It could have lived. And yeah, the worms, I searched in ChatGPT, the worms, the mama bird doesn't feed worms to that little babies. I mean, they do it, but not that. They can't, like digest that faster. That's why it started vomiting and all the things. And they don't eat fish that much because it's also hard to digest. I mean, they do, but the amount of quantity we gave him, which is not right. It was overfed. And the poop he did, I pictured it and sent it to ChatGPT. It said it has a liver failure. So worms did the thing, and the worms were literally alive. I really thought when my uncle was feeding him, it should not be eating that because it's alive, and still I think it's too early to give him worms. And I just coming up, burying him and making this video. It's not even a week. I mean, it's a week definitely. It's 9 days, and I fucking don't know what to do in life right now. I was happy that he's okay, like I will try to train him, he will get bigger, then his kids will come. We literally had a house for him hanging on there, back of there. And this happened. Just wanted to share this because I will feel a bit better saying this. And I'm sorry if I made you sad. Still can't believe, man, he's gone.